Hello and good evening. My name is John. We're here playing Pathfinder Kingmaker as part of my Steam cleaning series where I go through every game in my Steam library, eventually then arbitrarily rate and or review them to be able to play time. Now, I kind of know what this game is because it's a Pathfinder game, and I also have already made a character because that takes a lot of time and is not incredibly exciting to watch. I like how there's a lot of settings for it. We're going to drop the resolution. Fun times to watch. Let me do that. See if that helps the frame a bit. Nope. 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 Okay. Yeah, so we made a character already. Continue. We didn't do anything. We just made the character, then quit immediately because it autosaved right away. Thousands of years ago, a catastrophe known as Earthfall destroyed entire civilizations of Golari. Oh.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Continue.
Where are they? This is taking forever. They
This is
didn't say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
This is my character, Nalpa. She's a monk. I use a lot of default choices. Continue.
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
So I really like it when games do this here, where they give you the mouse over contact stuff, because I've never played Pathfinder. I played D&D, but I don't play Pathfinder, so to know what the details are and anytime you want is incredibly handy.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
I like all these characters already. Their portraits are amazing. Oh, just faded in. Ah!
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
Good to be here.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
Are you saying the tutorial's how I get my kingdom? Because that sounds pretty good. I mean, this game is called Kingmaker. Speaking of that, this is called... Oh gosh, is it Pathfinder Kingmaker? Did I not say that? Pathfinder Kingmaker. Did I say this is part of my Steam cleaning series? You know, the one where I go through all the games in my Steam library eventually? And then arbitrarily rate and review them after a wee bit of playtime? Yeah, that's what this is. This came in a humble model recently. Yeah. It's based on Pathfinder, which is kind of based on D&D. You roll some dice, or the computer does it for you. You know, all that good stuff.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
There's a whole team of us. Who exactly will receive the Baron's title?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Let me rephrase that question since I didn't ask it properly. Why don't you just recognize this dude? He seems to be holding the power right now.
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
Don't ask stupid questions.
Why are you helping
Why
us?
should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around or whatever it is you do.
I'm a monk. I swing my fists around. I don't have a sword. Silly gnome. Sorry, that was racist. You ignorant fool. That's not.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
What rewards can we expect exactly?
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
Lunch.
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Yeah. Voice acting's good.
Words. Significant. Financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
It's clear as day.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Rostov,
Rostov.
and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
And triumph. All you miscellaneous
My
NPCs.
name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
I'm Nalpa. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something.
Go ahead.
How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
I'm no hero, just a mercenary.
And what are you a mercenary for? Is it only riches? Or maybe you want glory, too? Don't you want your feats to be remembered and glorified for centuries? Just listen.
Oh god.
You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, Someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
You know, the voice acting is good, but my god, would I love video games more if I could set the dialogue speed to 1.5. Just would really make me happy.
And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God forbid, Tartuccio? No.
Tartuccio!
Oh yeah, she's
What about the
fantastic.
barbarian?
You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, all right? I'm sure you'll agree. All right, I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
All right. Charge. Draw. Quest. Leave the hall. Spell resist. Fight defensively. It's just simple bandits. We'll deal with no time. Own a bear, our own barony. Now that's the prize worth fighting for. What game is Jamila playing? I'm not used to being. Tomorrow, our glorious journey begins. Oh, investigate. Whoop. 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 I got torches. I got potions. I hit tab? Okay. Option. Oh gosh. A lot of pause. Random crit. I don't know what that looks like. I just... I want the highlight to always be on. Hey, Kessa. Northern architecture is beautiful, but heavy, very heavy. My native lands of Quadira, palaces are quite...
It is done.
Must gather your party before moving forth. Rogues can sneak attack to inflict additional damage. Help, help. What's going on?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Well, son? You're not going anywhere.
Charge! We can do it!
Sorry, sweetie. You know I have to loot it. They got someone. Gotta help. Look, they're running. Get them. What should we do with this one? Finish him later.
We cannot be defeated. Strike with all your might.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the Stolen Lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
No, no. Oh, I have all of them. God, I got a party now. Ain't no party like a venturing party.
Can you make a stupid pose? I need inspiration.
Time's wasting.
Oh, wow.
Anything is possible.
Esmond, Axel, yes.
No stopping now.
Oh no, the poor orc. Let's share. Oh. I don't want you. Packs are from dying. Okay. Oh. 8 gold.
Onwards.
A kitty. Kitty is unfazed. Cooking element. Oh no! Save the barbarian.
It's the end for you rats!
We will be victorious. Forwards. We can do it.
Ooh, nice crit.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Go, let's go, let's go. There they are, the assassins! Your last chance. Drop your weapons, and we'll spare your lives. So generous. I'm afraid I can't offer you the same courtesy. Hey, you ugly mug, get them. Whoa. Whoops. Oh, jeez. I'm out of my league here. Level 1. Frost Giant? Passages block, we can't. Skill check, dexterity.
It is done.
And then the leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me!
Ah, hoo-ha, ha.
Applause, please.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Stealing from a sword lord in her own mansion, she'll have our heads.
How would she know it was us and not the assassins? Unless someone planned on telling her.
Don't drag me into this. You do what you want, but I'm not taking a single coin.
Yes, let's steal everything but the coin. Fine. There'll be plenty of loot later.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean, undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Yay! We're no longer encumbered all the way.
Look here. I always have a second plan.
Character. Trickery 2-7. Well, I'm the trickery one.
This is my path.
What? Can't pick locks.
I don't tolerate fools.
What troubles you?
State your desire.
I stand ready.
Anything else?
Oh, she does it?
Just letting the ink dry.
Oh, yeah, you're pretty good.
I see something. Adventures call to them. It's just not my lucky day. Applause, please. Would you look at that? Applause, please.
What are you dallying for? Telling you, Gemini's cache has to be here somewhere. Well, hurry up. Stop, someone's coming.
Just die already!
Share your will.
We should move. No stopping now. We cannot be defeated! We won't falter! Can it be the end?
Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
Knowledge check. You sound like Kalishite, am I right?
Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends.
I don't think we've met.
I am Kayesi, one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard, day or night. It's why I'm still alive.
There are assassins, we have to go.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
Or a potion.
Too late. Forgive me. Oblivion is calling.
Aren't you a bit premature? Look at yourself, you brother.
You're wrong. Who would know better than I the severity of my own wounds? I can feel the last drops of vital force leaving me.
Quit the act. Stand and fight.
I can't hear you.
Up, you faker! Just look at him! Dying, he says. What a buffoon! Come on, get up now, or I'll tap dance on your corpse.
It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service. Yes, I'm still here.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Yes.
3? Really? Man, range touch spells suck. Alright, there's some sort of puzzle.
Speak.
All raising their...
Patience.
Request.
There is no greater satisfaction than in overcoming a challenge. That is, of course, until one
undead
day
is
the
such a
challenge
fruitless
overcomes
term.
you.
I prefer immortal,
I'll make my own
eternal,
legend.
everlasting.
Enlighten me.
Grotus awaits us. Well, sorry, was lost in thought.
State your desire.
Adventures await.
Ask.
The end draws near.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Speak.
Yes, I'm still here.
Oh, so close.
Request.
Patience.
You have my attention.
What troubles you? Just letting the ink dry.
Oh.
State your desire.
I'll now boringly
Ask.
Grotus awaits us.
push all these...
Share your will. Speak.
Oh, sorry, was lost in thought.
Oh, did I get it?
Anything's possible.
Hell yeah. Look at all this junk. Very heavy load.
My
Oh.
search was not in vain.
Who builds a castle with this many secret stuff? You're wearing chainmail. Nice. Okay. Weapon is flail.
Follow me.
Guards.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Where's the hall?
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
You need help putting out the fire?
No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here, those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
Someone opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamande to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion.
Considering Lady Jamandi's fail, I'm not surprised that a whole pack of assassins were unleashed on her, including a giant. But what's at stake? What could anyone hope to gain?
Keston, House Gares, a fighter in the service of Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. Right now, I'm in charge of the mansion guards. As you can see, there's a lot to do.
If I were a rich and influential lady like Jamandi, I'd also get myself a manly captain of the guard. Or two. Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
May Abadar keep you safe.
Go through fire. That does sound like a bad idea, but who am I to judge? Who am I to hit save game? Illustrated book episode. And so our adventure started, earlier and much more tragic than we expected. The whole team who's gathered in the hallway yesterday has been reduced to about a handful of brave souls, led by Nalpa, and not at all by the scoundrel Tartukio, no matter what he might have imagined himself. Damadi Adori was waiting for us, but we need to get her, we need to march to the fire. Literally, as we approach the burning building, we try to find this dangerous passage. Alas, there was no safe passage. Drench buckets of water. Prudence is the key. Before moving through the fire, we thoroughly wet our clothes and hair. After that, we cover our noses and mouth and rush inside. We shouldn't have wasted time looking for another path. While we did, the fire caused extensive damage to the mansion. As soon as we entered, they heard a horrible cracking sound on the flaming wall next to us. We had no time to think. Mobility. Gained a level experience. I don't know what to say today, but maybe the gods are luck. The hot air burned our lungs, and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Nappa led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tartukio did nothing useful at all. We had made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I chatted with in the banquet hall. Even then, calm setting, I was surrounded by her beauty, but now, amidst the smoke and flames, like a celestial avenger, an armored deity, menacing but beautiful and mercifully descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She had a burned, barely living guard in her arms. "There are two more!" she shouted as passed by us. "They are wounded! Help them out!" Mercurio jumbled something about how Jamila was waiting for us in Milan, Nappa. Athletics. Rush to save the guards from the fire. We failed. So, what if I load? Now if I go. Buckets of water. Cover our noses, run through. Good thing we didn't waste any time. Almost C10. Now I succeeded. One of your characters fatigued. We will travel forth. So I did just saves come there, but it was interesting how the numbers worked out. Reinforcements are already on the way. Say a prayer, scum. Okay.
It is done.
They dare to attack
Serves
me?
you right.
I won't give up! Can it be the end? Can it be the end?
This body holds no more.
I got knocked down pretty quick.
I'll make my own legend.
Loot everything. Map sync.
We should move.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why she wasn't killed. The bandits recognized her as one of their own by this signet ring.
Yes. Such a gambit would be typical of Iroveti and his henchmen. And yet, it still seems suspicious. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
Oh no!
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despises anyone but this woman. I saw how she dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with her through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand. He's got the eyes of a spy. And the mug of a spy!
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed her true colors. She forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Considering the circumstances, that
Oh,
was
we did it
more
because
than
we need a weapon.
reasonable.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some law or rule. Even more insane would be to ask forgiveness for making the right decision. Sorry, but your words display a lack of wisdom.
What about that trick she pulled right before we came in here?
What?
She knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, she dallied as long as she could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. She was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
People were dying in front of me. How could I just walk by?
Really, Tartuccio? You're seriously trying to blame someone for saving people from a fire?
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but she behaved decently, as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's
People
life
all
in
jerks.
danger for the sake of some servant.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the Stolen Lands.
Okay.
Lady Aldori, most of those who are to set off for the Stolen Lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If my leader allows, I would join her team. She seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little
I'm okay with the situation.
Those like Tartuccio.
Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
As for me, I know neither of these 2. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the Stolen Lands, but not yet.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this woman. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the Stolen Lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navakta's Crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Levitin's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies.
Gotcha.
I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution.
Okay.
While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about.
Patox.
The royal house of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
The end. Lindsay. I'm Lindsay, the author of the book you, my dear, hold in your hand. One step.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, Stolen Lands. Heroes are on the way.
Map movement. This is the map of the Stolen Lands in the vicinity. Set out, click on the arrows near your party token. 2. character. They take all. Potions suck.
A rest is in order.
Charge!
Jeez.
We can do it! Strike with all your might!
Let us strike as one!
Tear them apart!
You deserved it.
Can it be the end?
Getting you out of our story.
I stand ready.
These are worth nothing. Right, 1 gold. $8 gold. 100 gold. Clubs aren't worth. Need a higher reward. Equipment. 7. 3 is worth. Armor is not very valuable. Incredibly heavy. $45 for 2. Eesh. I feel like this is a little better now.
A rest is in order.
I'd like to sit at a desk in my own library, writing memoirs, with someone bringing me a nice cup of hot tea. Oh, who am I kidding? I wouldn't be able to sit still for a day.
Okay. Well, on the plus side, we're no longer traveling slow. Enter the trading post. sell some of the items that are actually worth gold. Walls have not been finished. Save yourself, fools. Name this dig, Lord, the lawful authority of the Stonelands. We demand a week's tax and some beer. And where's the pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we just got this. Here, we're just here with the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. Wires evil. Lawful neutral. That's clear. Retreat with far too fearless. Call for. No way. Just it's.
To victory!
Oof. Oh, those are on my side. Level up.
I tire of waiting.
I could change class. What do I want? Oh, I only put 1 point in. Oh, I get to pick one. I already have that one. Complete.
Here.
Flop. Fighter. Athletics. Sure. Get a bonus feat. All these.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Bard. Oh, bards are skilled in everything. Trickery, no, arcane knowledge. Bard talent. Get a combat. Spells. Well, that's what I already have.
What you want?
Barbarian. A lot of nature. Rage power. Bite attack? 2 claw attack. Oh, it's a puppy. You can't pet the dogs. All right, this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. I haven't become a king yet. Maybe someday, eventually.
Onwards.
Be nice if they say like take only stuff over a certain weight to.
March on.
Potatoes. Yeah. So far I like it. Cheers.